Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some RWBY visual novel with me. And yeah, so last episode was like an hour long, and it was just one day, which is just insane. It was such a long episode, such a long bit, but we found some stuff out. We got even more questions. This game has so many questions, there's so much stuff happening, and we just don't have answers to all. It's like bits are connecting up, bits are being revealed and stuff, but we still get so many questions, and I guess that's one of the things that drives you to want to play more of the game to try and find the answers, but yeah. So we're going to meet the big bad boss man thing. Really, can't really call it a man after what we saw. If you missed that, go check that episode out. It was the last one. But yeah, so moving on. I think we're just having a normal day today. Like, just when we woke up as normal. Penny was obviously sitting watching us during the night, as she does. And yeah, pretty much we're just continuing on. The stuff will probably rear its head some point soon. Oh yeah, and Bella got reset. That was a thing. Or Thela and Bella's body got reset. And they had Summer Rose's cloak. That's another point in the story. That's kind of, it's interesting, but we don't know much about it yet. And we've got all these questions like, why have they got the cloak and all that jazz? Is that a result of Summer? There's so many things floating around. Just, oh. Let's just continue on and see what happens. And hopefully we'll get some answers bit by bit. But yep, so Monday, day 78. I have no idea how close we are to finishing the game, but the last like 5 episodes, I've been wondering how close we are. I don't know, but oh well. We shall see soon enough. Alright, no lateness today. Okay. Our attendance situation is not that horrible, Jen. I mean, I beg to differ, it's been a running gag throughout the visual novel. I know. Still feels good to arrive early for once, instead of having a couple of minutes to spare, I mean, isn't that a thing we started with at the start of the series? The whole, you know, we're being late to class quite a lot, or someone was late to class pretty much every single time. Unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable. Why is she standing right outside the classroom, holding some kind of small poster in her hand? Or what remains of it. She's clenching it so hard that I think it might turn to shreds in seconds. Oh? Hey Weiss, is everything alright? Yes, Jen. Weiss seems angry, thus we should definitely approach her. That sounds like a plan. Then again, we are friends with her, kind of. Are we friends with Weiss, technically? Like, we did that date thing on the Saturday. Like, that wasn't really a date, that was just hanging out. Like, she basically took us as company because we know about the same kind of stuff as her. But yeah, we've got a heart. That makes me think I should try and, like, get a heart with Blake next, just so I've got, like, the full set. And, like, the RWBY group. But we'll see come Saturday. But Penny, Jen, good morning. Did something about the small paper upset you? Oh, Penny, you're brilliant. Oh, no, absolutely nothing. It's just, didn't go well with the colour of the wall. I'm sure that's what it is. Is this stuff to do with the dance? Oh, please be stuff to do with the dance. That'll be so cool. That'll be so cool. The dance will be cool. The dance is kind of cool. At least the dance in RWBY's kind of cool. Then again, it was just a run-of-the-mill dance. I think the cool part about it is just seeing the character in action and John being in it. Like, John made that dance absolutely brilliant. Like, I didn't really so much care for John going through RWBY for the first bit, because, you know, he's just a character, he's weak. He's got his whole, like, story thing going on, where he's, like, you know, pretty much under-leveled for where he's at in his life right now. But then it comes to dance, and you get to see what type of person John is. And it's at that point I'm like, okay, John's actually a really good character. Like, it was okay before, but that promoted him. The whole going in the dress thing to actually... How he didn't end up going to Pier at that point, though. The denseness is still real. Like, he promoted himself into the friend zone Pira, didn't he? Like, he was such a good friend, yet he didn't go out with her. It's so weird. Oh... And then we remember season 3 and 4 and that, and everything's changed. We're never going to go back to that. Anyway, moving on. Would you be more comfortable talking about what troubles you with just Jen? Now, why would you say that, Penny? Maybe a little. Sorry, Penny, it's just RWBY? RWBY. Oh, so it's troubling her RWBY? The hell's... Okay, I'm confused. I understand. I'll meet you both in class then. Are we actually just going along with the fact that I am good friends with her and RWBY and that, and like, no, she's okay talking to me, but she doesn't care so much about talking to others? I mean, okay, Penny's the one person who'd probably take that and just not care, actually ever wouldn't care either. Okay. Let's So wait, would this scene not happen if I didn't... Oh, would this not have happened if I didn't do the thing with Weiss? I hope that's the case. Sorry, I wish RWBY was more like her at times. Yeah, you say that. So, what's wrong? It's easier just to show you. She brings up the hand holding this the small poster, offering it to me. Oh. The truth about Weiss Schnee. What has RWBY done? It is, of course, all slander. Okay, maybe it wasn't RWBY. What? It's a pretty elaborate poster, containing a crude caricature of pretty surely Weiss, with an animalistic lizard tail and sharp fangs coming out of her mouth, posing on the right of a column of text. Caricature, I don't ever see that word. Whatever, we're seeing a lot of words in this story I never know about. Are we supposed to believe that the hairiness of the most powerful organization of all Remnant chose to become a huntress and leave the luxury of her life and home for the greater good? I don't actually see any other reason why she would do that. Why go risk her life against the girl when she doesn't need to? This Slimes doesn't know anything about my life or my home. It's clear that she's here for something else. To be a foothold, the eye of her family inside of the school. But what could the Schnee want with Beacon? Okay, this is clearly just someone, it's, you know, obviously they don't like the Schnees and they're pretty much just trying to poke any type of whole thing. But honestly, looking at it, Weiss was in the Schnee Dust Company thing. She could have just pretty much learned the business and took it over after her father and being a good daughter and whatever. But no, she chose to become a huntress. I don't see what way becoming a huntress or choosing to risk your life to become a huntress could be considered a bad thing when you've been, like, you know, rich and stuff before. Like, you're choosing to risk your life to help people, like, or for at least for some, in some regards. I don't know. Easy. The Schnee want Beacon itself to produce its own private army. What? Okay, that's a bit of a stretch right there. That's clearly conspiracy. Like, get your tin hats on. What? I know, right? And that continues briefly, detailing how the student body of Beacon should rise and band together to request the expulsion of Weiss, or to force her to confess. A call of arms of sort. On what grounds? On some mad theory? What? This is terrible. Who would ever do something? Who would even think of something like this? Granted, knowing my father, he's tried even something like this if it looks probable. Ah, he would try something like that if it looked probable. Fair enough. But Atlas military already provides protection for the Schnee's affairs all over Remnant. And what they don't suffice, the occasional hired goon will do the trick. I was like that Osmond would just sell the skill to your father. Yeah, if you know the whole story around it, you'd know that's definitely never an option. What kind of idiot would write something like this? Can we get a name? Someone who doesn't know me and judges me just by my family name. Probably a student, most probably a Faunus. That's, for the most part, actually a fair assumption. Unfortunately. Duh. What should we do about this? Does it mean I can count on your help? Sure. If you tell me why you don't want RWBY to know about this. I mean, RWBY will freak out. She's a good friend. We're already dealing with some pretty big... something pretty big. But knowing RWBY, she tried to make us tackle this at the same time. I'm guessing she's talking about the Torchwick stuff and, you know, the Grim stuff in it. No, not Grim, White Fang stuff. I can see that. But if this person, whoever it is spraying flyers, we may not be able to avoid it. I don't think that's the case. Otherwise, they would be everywhere around the school. Professor Goodrich and the other teachers aren't that absent-minded. Almost struggle with that word there. Oh, that's true. Which is probably also why he's not sending this directly to people's scrolls. They would trace it back. Which, okay, so this person's actually thought about it. Yes. He most probably has a stick to approaching places he knows will be crowded and do it at night. Well, I guess that's what we're doing with our evening times. Sounds like a stakeout then. Haha, indeed. Contact me when you decide on a place, and we will lay it and wait. And wait together. I can do it alone. If you think I'm going to just push my problems on you, you've got another thing coming. I didn't mean it like that, but I understand. Stake out places on campus at night and contact Weiss. Sounds easy enough. Is this like a multiple night thing? Like, I did like to use my nights for other... Actually, now I wasn't doing much for my nights anyway at this point, was I? I might as well just sit in a corridor and wait for someone to approach. Why not? Oh, your grim knowledge increased by 5. Well, that was the quickest cafeteria run ever. We can eat while we talk. Come on, let's hurry. Okay, so that last thing was to continue the Weiss route. And... ooh. Yeah, people are saying the Weiss route was really interesting. I guess it would be because this is really pushing towards us learning more and deeper into, like, Weiss as a character. And now we're back on the main plot stuff. I guess she took a liking to the role as tactician. Probably. It's not only that. If I had to take a guess, she's probably in a hurry because of Thela and Bella. Oh. Yeah, our kitchen. Our kitchen that no one else in the school has. Alright, shoot, Penny. I don't, wait, no. No, that doesn't sound right saying it in that exact tone. Well, I'd like to, but as the tactician, I can only move forwards with the briefing when given authorization by our commander. Penny, no, don't take this quite literally. Okay. Commander Jacqueline, please. I see. Permission granted, tactician Penny. Gladly so, Commander. So would that make me a medic and Evelyn an ensign? Or a navigator? The hell's an ensign? I know what a navigator is, but still. The plan worked. Though through Jin's senses, I managed to follow his aura through the pyropysidian structure. If for a brief seconds before he fell unconscious. Wasn't exactly what happened, but yeah. I'm sorry to say that I haven't been able to accurately find the body of the user. I suspect he was far too removed from our point of access for a timely scan. But I know how to grasp... I now have a grasp on how his semblance works and how to neutralize it. And now the map, right? Wait, map? What map? Penny totally drew a map, didn't she? How much in advance did they plan this? Also, how did they print something like this in less than 1 day? Please tell me Penny just hand-drawn it. We have professors who's an interest party, remember? Who's an interested party. Okay, it wasn't just paid, right? I would have found that funny because she does nothing else at night time, so she totally could have. Fair point. Plus, I imagine Penny probably has a photographic memory. What was it literally being saved into her brain? Oh. Yo. What? Oh, why is that symbol there? Like, is that just on the map for oh, whatever. What I found are a kind of recitable. Rectangle? What? I'm not sure what that word is. I wanted to say rectangle to begin with. I don't know. That's not what it is, obviously. Recitable. Whatever. Points with the aura. This figure naming himself boss. Was focus concentrated. Points with the aura of this figure naming himself boss was focused. Okay, just move on, Penny. So, he has been feeding his aura into the pyropysidian structure for a decade. What kind of creature? These points are arranged in a non-accidental way around the site. They form a pattern, and the rail sorts, that seem to split off the city into well-defined areas. This looks less like a semblance and more like a security system. That I'm generally confused because I can't look at this and think semblance. What was it that he said? He didn't want anyone interfering with what was going on in the city. Oh god, this is going to be important later on, isn't it? Whatever this affair of his may be, he told Jen to go to the mines to find out. Which we shouldn't really do, but we need to, don't we? But we're probably not going to like what we see there. Which are all the way in the back. And I bet that the strongest concentration of aura is there. Which means we can't have any aura going there. Yes. Moving on. Whatever these focal points are, I believe that by taking them out, we will be able to liberate large areas of the city from the semblance, in theory. How would you do that, though? What? I'm guessing she's a plan. And one of those points is right on top of the front gate. Precisely. How do we take them? I guess Penny knows how to neutralize them, so let's see. Fantastic. That leaves us with one itsy-bitsy problem. We can't use aura. Evelyn speaks the truth. I'll bet my ears that the Diabella thing. Yeah, I thought it was going to be debilitating. No, it's debilitating. Whatchamacallit. God, going from Penny's, like, standard kind of talk way and, like, going to then Evelyn's, like, all-aroundy kind of made-up words way, it's a bit, it's mental, but anyway. Isn't only defense this guy has at his disposal. The only one of us who has a superior fighting abilities without Aura is Penny. But we're not sending you in there alone. Even if it's just on top of the entrance gate, right, Commander? Right, partner. This does leave us with an impasse, though. We need to find an alternative way to expose the area. Or someone willing to help us, keep their silence, and who also happens to fight without Aura well enough to support Penny. How do we know we're going to be fighting things? I mean, I suppose they are going to be fighting things. Who can fight well without Aura? I actually don't know. Nothing comes to mind. Sadly, I don't know of any other androids. So, even a cyborg would do, really. I mean, Ironwood's the closest we've got to that. I can't see Ironwood being a good idea. Wait, it just ends there? Not. Okay, so we came to an impasse. We don't know what to do. Fair, I suppose. Okay. Right, evening time. Guess check the library like I normally do, but nah, nothing. Okay. Dormitory. I can see if Weiss wants to show me her dust crystals. No, we're not doing that. We have to do stakeouts, which we can do at night time. Not much going on now. Madonna's stuff. I imagine there's not much to speak to with Madonna. Like, I imagine there's no bits with her. Like, actually, I'll check to see if there's any events with her. Like, because I've already like spammed my thing up with her. Yeah, I've got nothing. I'm backing out of that. I'm backing out of that, which is kind of cheating, but whatever. Right. Mess Hall will do the food thing. I've already got Nora's thing lined up. Amphitheater's Pierce thing. That's whatever at this point. Yang's thing we're already finished, and things. Our only option is the gym. Isn't it? Where's my battle stats at? They're balanced out. Good, good. Okay. Well, in that case, strength. Well, let's go. Right, now nighttime. Now, can I assume nothing for me to do here? What about dormitory? No. Okay. Mess hall? The door of the mess hall looks open. Maybe this has something to do with the flyers, but why? Okay, so we just have to click on locations until we find the one that's got something going on. Nah, it's probably just... They probably just forgot to lock it down for like, yeah, I don't think that's what it is. Call Weiss to investigate, let's go. Stake out with Weiss. Can't see anyone around, so whoever may have been here has already left. Whoa, those hills are noisy. I mean, empty halls that are stone, marble, whatever the floor is made out of, yeah. Echoes, yeah, okay. Here I am. Did you see anyone suspicious? What are you smirking about? Nothing much. Just thinking about how you couldn't sneak your way out of a school for the deaf. Let's just get inside. Oh. There doesn't seem to be anything different about this place, except for the flyer sticking to one of the columns. Here it is. Just like the first one, some words of slander. He takes out the wall carefully, to avoid leaving any trace of glue, an indication that something may have been here, may have been even hung up there. Then she crushes it in her hand into a shape of a ball, lets it fall to the ground, and stomps it repeatedly with her right foot. That was a lot of detail for just, she just crushes the thing. Okay. You do realize you need to pick up again. No. We can't litter it. Yes. But I do need to ease my frustration somehow. At least it's not on me with your sharp sword. Can't take it out on the culprit. That would only make the situation worse now, wouldn't it? Hey, at least she's being smart about this. Probably. After all, it wouldn't make this person stop doing what they're doing, and if anyone else knows about it, they could take Weiss's aggression as confirmation. Which brings to mind a question. What are you going to do when you find the person? I mean, reporting them to the teachers would be the most logical step for the slander. Honestly, I don't know yet. We can't just stab them, so... reporting them to the teacher would be the obvious step. Because they're slandering Weiss's name throughout the school and stuff, which probably breaks a lot of rules. I hope I can think of something before then. Well, we're going to have a few nights of this, apparently. Man, This isn't an easy situation to be in. Huh? There's something on the ground. I crouch down and grab it to get a better look. A seed? A seed? Yeah, I got nothing. I have no idea what that could be from. But to the tiny interruption, I could suddenly walk down. But anyway, moving on. Okay. So, that was just one day. Actually, to be fair though, that was two different scenes. The story plot scene and the Weiss scene. So it's good the Weiss stuff's just moving on because my dust knowledge is already, I guess, high enough to initiate her next thing. So that's cool. Let's see, will there be more Weiss stuff? Or I guess at night we just need to look around places. Historical knowledge increased by 5. Oh? What do you mean, no thanks? Exactly that. I changed my mind. Oh yeah, they were the two of them were planning to, like, they were plotting to come and get me together, weren't they? I won't pursue the secondary objective of capturing the capture of our target any longer and limit myself to the primary task of observation. Oh? What are you trying to do? I'll do nothing more than what is asked of me, Howard. You bitch. Okay, well, I know she's up to something then. Oh, no need to get vulgar, Howard. You could do the same without any repercussions. Unlikely. I'm loyal towards the boss. Unlike you, I'm loyal towards the boss, Tuttle. True. And in your eyes, capturing Jin would be the best way to help him, despite the boss's wishes. Well, he didn't expressly forbid us from trying to capture him. Point is, Howard, you should probably rethink what is in whose best interests. That's what I did. Basically, she's just looking after Bella at this point. So, damn it. I have to fight you again. I'm probably going to have to fight you again at some point. Whether it's before the story ends, I do not know. But I'll probably have to do it. Right. I don't even know what... I don't even need to go to the library anymore. Actually, I need to keep checking. On the off chance there is an event, I always need to check. So, go back. Bookshop. Got nothing. Just to check. Hi, Tristan, don't need you. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, so I don't need crystals. I mean, crystals are handy. I'm not going to get any. I should have wasted all those ones right at the start, but I wanted to know what they did for the most part. But, right. Yep, your things are all the same. Let's go to the gym, then. Go work out with Sun, then literally just go on a stakeout at night. Sounds like a plan. Right. Bob. Classroom. They're just about to put the lights... Oh, they're just about to put out the lights in the classroom area. If someone were to hang up the flyers, they would do it then. Hold on, can I just back out a second? Like, if I go to the library, there's nothing... Yeah, okay, so it is specifically... It's just one thing. Cool. Can I actually just check around, though? Like, this is just Madonna's thing. Go back. Just to check. Yeah, okay, so it's just the one event for Weiss. It's in a certain location. So, like, it's just going to change location each time. Hey, call Weiss and wait. Well, let's continue the Weiss thing. Let's go. It's been interesting. Let's do it. Well, look at that smile. Someone managed to not make a ruckus for once. Did she change her shoes? It's hard to imagine Weiss not in heels. Wait a minute. Was she wearing heels to the dance? I can't remember. She probably was, though. You had a good idea. Did anyone come by yet? No one. We can use the benches that... What was I saying? And wait in there until the lights go out. We'll wait a bit more then. I guess so. Huh? I just realised I'm sitting on a bench alone with Weiss in the dark at night. Jen, don't think too much about it. You've got 2 girlfriends. Just calm down. Possibly a yang later on when the game progresses more. Just chill. This is kind of embarrassing, I must admit. I didn't think you understood. Like, embarrassment comes in different levels at this point. And when you deal with, like, Penny and Evelyn on a day-to-day basis, I think, like, normal embarrassment doesn't really mean anything anymore. But apparently we're still getting embarrassed sitting with Weiss. Okay. Jen, this should be fine. You should be dealing with this alright. Nothing. Guess we chose the wrong place to lay and wait. Or maybe we just need to wait a little more. But it's so boring. I mean, that's the whole point of a stakeout, though. You can't really sit and talk and stuff. This is so boring. A stakeout isn't supposed to be exciting, I guess. Yes, but just staring at nothing and making no sound causes you to lose focus anyway. True, it kind of makes you want to fall asleep. I guess that's why cops are always in pairs. A partner keeps you on your toes. Yeah, but when you're not spiking into the partner, you can alternate duties, and sometimes your partner can notice things that may have gone unnoticed by you. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, about that wise, last time I found something weird. Something weird? I take the seed out of my right pocket, where I'd been keeping it in a handkerchief. And we just left it the entire day. Okay. I thought about throwing it away, but for some reason, I didn't. And we didn't think to show it to Weiss, you know, as we ended the last session. We just thought, yeah, I'll wait until next time. Is that a seat? Found it on the floor when we removed the flyer from the mess hall. Well, it's a kitchen. It's not unusual to find food on the floor. After closing time, you know that they clean everything before shutting down for the night, including the floor. Huh? No, I mean, I never really thought about it, to be honest. I wouldn't have thought about it either, to be honest, if I'm being, yeah. Also, it seems way too big to be used for cooking, at least in my opinion. How big is this seed? I'm not an expert in seeds, sadly. Neither am I. But I think some seeds exist which aren't for cooking, but directly for eating. Again, I got nothing where we're going with this. Like a snack? But as far as I know, they don't sell this stuff in Beacon. What if these belong to the culprit? The culprit? I guess I'm descending into police jargon now. Jargon. You know, the person who's making the flyers... the person who's making the flyers, it's a long shot, but maybe if we can find who sells the seeds, we find the culprit. So you can say it, but I can't. Shush, Jin, listen. Someone in heels, or just steps in general. It could, honestly, the sounds are the same, so you know. That, to be fair, majority of the game is girls, so majority of the time it is going to be heels. Steps. Whisper. We need to hide. Where? Weiss, where are we going to hide? We're in the middle of a hall, sitting on a bench. What? But where? We're in a corridor. Thank you, Jen. Shoot. Behind the next arch. We'll have to do. I feel my heart accelerating as the footsteps come closer and closer. Please don't have a good witch to give us into trouble. The sounds are of heels, so the culprit is a woman. Or it's good witch. I share a glance with Weiss. She's probably as unsure. Or is it Weiss's team out looking for her? Did any else of them wear heels? I don't think any of them do they? I don't know. She's probably as unsure as I am about all of this. But we have no choice left but to confront this person now. Click, clack, clack, clack. Closer and closer she comes until... It's going to be a good witch. She stops right before the arc. Oh no, did she notice us? It's going to be a good witch, isn't it? I really hope you weren't thinking about assaulting me, children. It is good witch. It's the only other person I can think of that has heels. And I didn't think it'd be this simple in 2 nights. Eh? Oh. Called it. But Professor Goodwitch? What are you doing here? My usual night patrol. I check the halls one last time before bed each night at this hour, as a deterrent for students who may be looking to spice up their private lives in some voiceover. You mean sneak into each other and, like, get together? Sure. Jen, now's a good time to say this isn't what it looks like. She won't believe you, but you should still say that line. Spice up their private lives with what you and Evelyn got up to, yeah. That's not what we're doing. Professor, I swear on my honor, there's been no fornicating. Regardless, you're still outside of dormitories. And I've kind of got in trouble for breaking curfew before. That's true. I take it you can find the road back there by yourselves? Yes. Sorry again, Professor. Oh. That was so embarrassing. Yeah. I can't believe Professor Goodwitch thought that we were doing that. Well, 2 attractive teenagers sitting together on a bench in the dark, only illuminated by the moonlight. And this is a co-ed school. I don't really blame her. Probably the best compliment we're going to get off Weiss in a while. Right. Wait, what do you mean by attractive? Yes, Jim, pick up on that. Go for it. Say. If being in show business has taught me anything, it's that whenever people see two attractive persons together, they always think they're sucking faces when no one's watching. I guess. Not what I meant. Anyway, returning to the matter at hand. Anyway, Professor Goodrich gave us a great hint. Huh? Right. To be able to stick that flyer in the hallway at the first time, the culprit must know about Professor Goodrich's habit. So it's definitely a student here. I say it with a grin as my hands go to the seat again, inside my right pocket. Hopefully there aren't that many students who like to snack on these kind of seats. We follow the food then. Hopefully by the time we find the person, I'll have an idea of what to do to persuade them. We're gonna try and talk to them? That was very civil of you, Whites. Unless you said it in a very angry tone. But their voice doesn't speak angry. Ugh. Oh well. Yep, uninterrupted restful night. Dun dun dun, day 80. Your comeback experience increased by 5. Maybe Pyrrha? Wait, hold on. Maybe Pyrrha? I've no doubt she'd say yes, but without her aura. Oh, we're trying to figure out people best to fight with the aura. Again, I don't really know who would be a good option. Like, everyone's pretty much vulnerable without it in a lot of ways. Or the whole point of aura is a shield. Ah, this is pointless. There's no one who has a clear advantage even without an aura cover. I can't ask anyone to risk their lives like this. Penny's the only one because she's got a robot body. And we don't know any cyborgs. Is going in blind and defenseless really the only option we have? Maybe Penny's father could give us some kind of protection to wear? Man, I never thought I'd envy John's armor. I wonder where he got it from. Oh my god, can we get armor? Ugh. That'd be cool, kind of. Wait, would it be cool though? Would it help us? There's the real question. I haven't seen anyone else wearing any kind of armor, except Pyrrha and that Karn guy. But like John's, theirs looks more decorative than anything else. I mean, Karn's just makes them look a bit like a knight, I suppose. Maybe there's a blacksmith in town I can go to. Or, Hello? Oh my god, it's the first time we've seen Mercury. Mercury's been introduced. Cinder, Emeralds, and that guy's new. I guess he must be one of their teammates. He's one tall bastard, that's for sure. Also, bleakest color combination that I've seen anyone wear in Beacon so far. I mean, he's got grey hair, so I wonder what they're talking about. Ah, they noticed me. Well, I was walking in their direction after all. Hey, Cinder, Emeralds. That's right, we're kind of pally with them, sort of, maybe. Hey. Hello, Jen. Fancy meeting you here. On the road towards the dorm after lunch? Meh. Not that fancy. Watch your mouth, shorty. Looks very angry in this. I just triggered him somehow. What? Is Mercury really tall? Is he? I know John must be between like 6 and 6'2" or something. Maybe. I don't know, is their official size on any page? I can't remember. Whatever. What's the problem? My tone wasn't that mocking, was it? Mercury, stand down. But I can handle a conversation by myself, thank you very much. Oh, whoa. That's one hell of a 180 he did. Normally, Mercury's like cool, collected, and a sarcastic bastard. That's very aggressive first meeting there. Then again, actually, he also normally interacts with a lot of females at the bar. Still don't know what's going on with that. What the fuck? That's... Sorry, ma'am. Sigh. Jen, this is Mercury. He's our teammate and my partner. A pleasure? Yeah, whatever. Seriously, the hell is his problem? What is his problem? We've barely met him, what? So, Jen, what can I do for you? Can you let me pass and go to my dorm, please? That's not what I meant by not that fancy, you know. I know. But I know I don't have to restate my literacy, do I? Huh? Do we want something from them? Actually, this could be helpful. She just knew we wanted something, even though we were literally just going to our door. What has happened here? What is... No, you don't. Can we speak privately? Jen, you didn't mention this. What are you planning, you madman? I can't trust you. Certainly. Will the bench over there do? Perfect. Oh god, what's Jen planning? The hell? Why is she acting like this guy, like this with that guy? Ugh. What else is she supposed to do, what else is she supposed to act like with a student moron? Oh. I guess Emerald and Mercury will make it so no one disturbs us? Will they now? What makes you think that? It's what I'd do if my boss was talking business in semi-public. That look, that chuckle, it gave me goosebumps. And I don't know exactly why. Oh, I should keep you close. Well, we're screwed. Oh. Or you could keep me even closer. We haven't decided that yet, have we? Jen, what are you implying? I'm more interested in a fruitful partnership, Jen. Glad to hear it. It just happens that there's a matter you could help me with, if your resources allow you to. Jen, are we openly just discussing that she's obviously a dodgy person? Of course with bloody art, it's Jim we're talking about. He talks with dodgy people without killing the world. Neo and Emerald are two such dodgy people. And what would that be? I need someone who can fight without using aura. Will you look at that? Honest surprise. Someone who can fight without using aura. Fight at a level superior to that of a normal human, of course. I figured. It is still a strange request. My team and I have come upon a roadblock that cannot be traversed with while actively using aura. I never heard of such a thing. Is it a semblance? As far as we know, we're one step away from cracking the case. We're letting her into a lot of details here, but even then, it's like this would sound ridiculous. Like we're supposed to be students hanging out on campus. Like what? I'm cracking the case. But only one of my teammates is combat ready without aura. I'd like her to have at least one person as support, though there's no telling what she might fight. A cyborg! Oh, Mercury! We're gonna use Mercury! It just clicked in my brain there. We need someone that's combat ready without aura. Mercury's got his legs. He can literally use them as like the same way as Penny's body, I suppose, because it's made of metal. He can literally use it as a shield. It's a pretty big risk to take. I do have one person in mind, but what's in it for me? Jen, no, it's not worth it, man. I don't know. I don't know enough about you or your operations to make an offer. All I know is that you have enforcers instead of teammates. I think you're doing something Osborne wouldn't approve of. And yet but because we're so against Osborne at this point, we don't care. We're just like, that's Osborne's problem. Because I'm guessing we're just assuming that Osborne isn't going to like it, but it's not going to be anything too serious. We're assuming she's doing something possibly illegal, but it's not to, like, destroy the school. We're really downplaying this. We're seeing a possible threat and we're ignoring it because we're assuming just it couldn't be possibly too bad compared to our situation. Oh, Jen. Oh, Jen. Oh, God. I'm starting to doubt they're even actually students. Yeah, how could they have gotten into the school without providing any papers from heaven? It's a good question indeed, Jen. It's a good question there. Let's just keep assuming. You don't mince words, Decavigus. It's honestly refreshing. You'd seen right through me anyway. Do you need time to think about it? I should probably tell my teammates about the proposal anyway. I'm sure I can think of something by tomorrow. Shall we meet here again same time? Fair. Then I'll see you tomorrow with my team. Oh, God. How'd it go, ma'am? I was surprised, which doesn't happen often. And there's opportunity. Having an entire beacon team in our debt at the price of one Mercury. At the price of one Mercury. What? Question is, what is the best use we can make out of them? Given it's my team, probably quite a lot of uses. We're an odd team. But right, you know what? That is the wrong button. Why am I even pressing that? You know what? With the time the video's been going on for, I think it was a good time to wrap up. So, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show. So, we had some stakeouts with Weiss, and we're kind of going closer to her next thing. And we're pretty much I don't even know how to explain this stuff with Weiss, but we're pretty much going to be digging more into, I guess, her personal type, like the way she is and stuff. So that could be interesting. So it does now beg the question, come Saturday, should I A, hang out with Blake to complete my set of hanging out with all the RWBY group at least once, or do I go back to Weiss again and do another date with her? I don't know. On top of that, we've now met Mercury, he's finally here, and we made a deal with the devil. Oh joy, that's going to end so well. Jen, you're getting us a massive mess here. It's going to come back to haunt us come late game. But alright, people, leave a like if you enjoyed the show. Go check the game out. It's a lot of fun. Link should be in the description down below. If it's not and I forgot about it, check the previous videos. It's in there to this page. It's a free-to-play game, free-to-download game, so go try it out. Well, on that, though, thank you all very much for watching. I will see you all next time for my RWBY visual novel. Goodbye, everybody.